Hey guys, so in this video I just wanted to share how basically we started um, Merchant Fulfilled. Um, yeah, the world has stopped. Everybody went into quarantine. Amazon stopped their FBA shipments, so we had a bunch of inventory and we couldn't ship it to FBA. So what we did is just started merchant fulfilling, which we've never done before. So it has been going pretty well. So I just wanted to share my experience, and maybe you can start merchant fulfilling too. It's pretty straightforward. So I just wanted to share my process and my sales, how many items I listed so far, and that's it. So please come and join me and see how to basically begin merchant fulfilling on Amazon. So here you can see the dates, the start of April and the end of April. We've never done anything before that, so as you can see there's no comps for last year or previous periods. So we started on the 5th. Yeah, this is the 4th, 0 items, 0 sales, and on the 5th we had 4 units. So what we did, first of all, we in the first month, or let's say 3 weeks, we had 430 items that got sold, and almost $6,000 worth of sales. It's not net profit; it's just the sales. Even though, to be honest, this number basically is we basically paid $43 for. We paid 10 cents for each item. I mean, maybe less, right? If you want, you can check the you can check the link above to see the sourcing video where we got all the items that were sold merchant fulfilled. So basically 430 items, almost $6,000 in 3 weeks, from zero listings basically to I think I have now almost 2,000. Average sale is almost 14, which is pretty good. So let's start by seeing how much we listed. So as you can see, we listed in the first day we just listed 5 items to see how it goes. I looked at 5 super quick, super low ranked items just to see how to deal with everything. So I listed 5 items that were ranked, 5 DVDs that were ranked in the first the maximum rank was like 1,000, so they flew. So once I get the hang of the hang of those few items, I just keep listing and listing. So I sold the 5 items. I got the hang of how to ship, how to pack, how to deal with the new system, because I never dealt with merchant fulfilling on Amazon. I'm a full-time FBA seller, so I figured I'll start slow instead of having a bunch of trouble listing 1,000 items and not knowing how to deal with it. So listed 5 items, shipped them. I had a few issues with the first one. After I listed the first 5, I accidentally I think I relisted another item that I already sold, so I got the hang of it really quickly. So basically, after that, we sold. I'm sorry, we listed 218 items right after that, and we kept listing CDs and DVDs. We listed roughly, let's say, 100 items. Let's say 100 items each time we listed. So we listed about 1900 items, DVDs and CDs, and we have a few other toys and stuff like that we have a few of them. So we listed them also, only first class. I didn't want to deal with anything heavier than 1 pound, which goes another shipping method other than first class. So that's what we did at first. So as you can see, our sales began to go pretty well. So for $40, $120, $350, $320, $250, it's been going pretty well compared to the items that I actually had on in stock. So on the 7th, we sold 26 items, which is what, almost 10-20%, something like that. No, it's 10%. So that was pretty good. We kept listing, we kept selling. Obviously, it's a numbers game. The more you list, the more you sell. So the way we listed was using ScanLister. I'm not affiliated with them. That's the software that I use to list for a few years now. So we just listed them. First we did some detailed listings. We set the price for each unit. But afterwards we just listed the items, bulk listed them at the default price, and we let the repricer deal with the repricing. Most of our units are really slow moving and not FBA worthy. Only the first batch that we listed was basically FBA worthy, but FBA was shut down, so we figured we try to merchant fulfill it. But all the other batches that we listed are not FBA worthy, and the ranks are just terrible. I wouldn't even consider shipping them to FBA because they would sit forever. So I just merchant fulfilled them, and they've been selling surprisingly. The ranks are horrible. $500,000 for CDs and 400,000 for DVDs. I mean, I would never ship something like that FBA unless it's really valuable. But again, stuff keeps selling. So the important thing when you list an item and you have to keep it in stock in your facility, find a good system to find the item once it gets sold. So we didn't do that when we started. We just listed because we had so few items. We just listed. So after a few times, we got a little better at handling the inventory. We numbered our shelves and or bins or whatever you use. We used just a few shelving units. So we numbered the bins that are on the shelving units, and basically it's in the SKU. So for this example, it's MF merchant fulfilled CD in U. So this is this CD is in bin with the letter U, and the date it was listed on, the cost of goods sold, and the serial number. Basically, ultimately what you really want to do is just have a running number, a number that keeps increasing, and you just organize your inventory just by the number. It keeps running. You started from 1 and just go on. And that way you don't have to deal with any other systems. It's just the last item you listed is in the last place on the last shelf, and the first item you listed is in the first shelf on the left hand corner, for example. So that's how you deal with that. And also you print tickets for each item when you merchant fulfill, so you can see the tickets also. Every item has basically a ticket with a number on it, so you can find it. We don't have that yet, but we're gonna have that once we'll scale it up a little bit. For right now, it takes me a long time to pull the orders when I get them, but we're gonna implement a better system in the near future once we'll have more items. So once you sold an item merchant fulfilled, a pop-up will show up right here that you have. First you will go to pending, because pending, Amazon gives the customer about 30 minutes like a grace period, so he can basically cancel the order without any consequences to you. So if he cancels, it just it goes away and you don't have to deal with anything. But if he orders the item and he request a cancellation, you have to cancel and you have to physically do stuff. So it goes to pending, and afterwards, if it goes to pending, you do nothing. But when it goes to unshipped, you have to basically ship the item. So let's click on unshipped. Currently we have a few items. Okay, so as you can see, we have an order. That's the way it looks. Order number, the buyer's name, the item, ASIN, your SKU, the quantity he ordered, the price, and the shipping method you selected for the item, which we'll go over next. So you have to ship it by, I set my times to 2 days handling time. So you have to ship it by 2 days after the item is sold. So once you pack the item, you have the dimensions and the weight. You go to buy shipping. You put the number, you put the dimensions in here and the weight. So basically every CD or DVD we pack is 9 by 6 by 1, and the weight is 5 ounces. You input 5 ounces, it automatically chooses media mail. You click on buy shipping, and it either prints a shipping label on your printer or on your shipping label printer. Depends what you have and what you set up. If you can see here, we have a 4x6, we have a shipping label printer, and here you can download Amazon, I think it's Amazon software to automatically print the labels through your thermal printer. If you don't have any, it just pops up a little window with the shipping label, and you just click print, and it prints on whatever printer you have, and that's it. Basically, you have to put the label on the package and go to the post office and ship it. That's it. One important thing about shipping multiple items on Merchant Fulfill, you want to go to orders, order reports, end of day form. Right here we don't have any items that we shipped today, created any items that we actually bought shipping for. So once you buy shipping, you have a generate report. So what it does, it generates a scan form, which is which is a form for USPS to scan one barcode, and it basically scans all the items that were generated in that specific barcode. So you just ship 40 items, you print this form, you go to the post office, they scan this barcode, and that's it. You have all your packages labeled as being picked up by the carrier. So shipping settings. We offer free shipping for media mail because it's really cheap for us. It's the cheapest you can basically the cheapest shipping you can buy. To most of our media mail goes for $2.80, so it's pretty cheap. You need to create a shipping label for if you want to do it free. You want to create a shipping template, and basically you have to put free economy, and this is important. You have to change the transit time to 4 to 8 days, previous to 8 days, and some DVDs went first class and you couldn't change it to media mail, so we had to pay almost double for some of them to be shipped, so we had to change it to 4 to 8 days. So we will definitely choose media mail and no option to choose anything besides. So 4 to 8 days, we did free economy. Those are the regions we're selling to. I don't think we excluded anything from that. We also have our free first class. Also, it's not a lot of money to ship first class, so we figured we do free shipping on some items. We ship first class. So this is our template. 2 to 3 days. Free shipping, standard shipping. So this is a template, free first class. So we use two of them: the free shipping for media mail, which is the default one, and free first class for first class items that are non-media. So basically this is it. It's pretty straightforward. If you've done eBay or any other merchant fulfilling online business, it's pretty simple. All you have to deal with is basically Amazon's platform doing merchant fulfill, which is different than FBA. We don't include any packing information in the packages. We don't do that on eBay also. I'm not so sure if it's against the rules or not. I'm pretty positive it's not against the rules. Yeah, so we just pack the item and print the label and ship it. That's it. We usually do that even same day, even though we're not offering same day shipping, because sometimes things happen, so we're not always available to do that. But it's pretty straightforward, no brainer basically. Follow those steps. Try to adjust the way you do stuff to improve efficiency for you, whatever process you have. That's what we do. We look at other people, we see what they do, and we try to improve to make it better for us. Everybody has its own process. So that is it basically. Hope it helps. We did in three weeks using this exact same method that we did. There's no hidden methods or anything. This is exactly what we did, and we sold almost $6,000 worth of items in less than 3 weeks. You saw the charts. So yeah, I hope it helps. I wish you good luck on your merchant fulfilled journey. It's pretty simple. You don't have the headache of dealing with third-party customer service that seller service that Amazon has for their own the support for their own sellers, which is horrible. So you do your own customer service, which is good and bad, but it's mostly good because yeah, you have more control of everything. So this is it, guys. I hope it helps. If you like the video, please hit the like button and also subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, guys. Good luck. So I made this video a couple of weeks or more like months back. So I just wanted to update what are my sales have been lately. So we basically in about two and a half months from zero inventory to about 2,000 items currently live and active, we made a little over $20,000 in sales. So just wanted to update. Things have been going pretty well. Just using the same method, just listing, shipping, and just repeat the same process, and you'll get there. You just need to bring more items, find more items. As more the more you list, the more you sell. That's the system here. And with merchant fulfilling, you can sit on the inventory as long as you want. There's no storage fees or any other fees like when you're doing FBA. So basically I switched a little bit to merchant fulfilled. Even though I still send stuff FBA, I usually send new stuff and stuff that I know that sells pretty well, because I don't want to handle with all the monthly storage fees or long-term storage fees. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to keep you updated on how the sales are going. So thank you, guys, and good luck.